Good morning, students. Today, what's new in the class? There's a poem for you, The Magical Earth. It's from your literary reader. Alright? Who is the poet of this poem? Gulzar. And this poem is translated by Pawan Verma. What actually the word says, the magical earth? Are we talking earth as a magician? Is it so? Let's see. When we walk into a garden, what strikes us in is the abundance. Abundance means something which is in huge quantity. Okay? Abundance of plants and trees. How does the soil we walk on create and sustain plant life? Sustain means to keep. Okay? Now it's talking when you're walking into the garden, what actually we see there? Plants and trees. Now comes a question to our mind that how can this soil, yes, how can this soil sustain this plant life? Okay, it creates also and it sustains also. Let's see. There is something indeed in the earth of my garden. Is this earth magical? The earth knows how to do magic. The poet is saying, like, when I just walk in the earth of my garden, in the soil of my garden, okay, what do I find? Is there something magical about this earth? Yes, I think this earth knows how to do magic. If I sow means to plant. This letter sow means plant. If I sow a guava seed, it gives me guavas. What happened? Whenever I am planting this guava seed there, it gives me back guavas. Means the plants grow up and then I get the ripe guavas to eat. If I put in a jamun kernel means that seed in a part of the fruit, it gives me jamuns. Okay, if I plant a jamun kernel, what will come? Again the tree grow up and then I get lots of jamun. A bitter gourd for a bitter gourd. Yes, bitter gourd is a vegetable. So if we plant bitter gourd, we get bitter gourd. A lemon for a lemon. What this means? This it is saying that whatever we just sow there in the soil, we get the same fruits, same vegetables there. Yes. Next, if I ask for a flower, it give me pink flowers. Whatever color I give to it, it returns that to me. So that means if I am planting a flower of purple color, what flowers will come? Of course, of purple color. If I am planting a red color plant, the flowers will come of red color. So poet is saying whatever color I wish for, that plant gives me that color flowers. Yes. Has it hidden? Hidden means to hide. Okay. When you are just hiding away something. Has it hidden all these colors in the soil below? Poet is saying, are there these colors are there in this soil, that whatever I want, that color comes there in that flower. Okay. I dug a lot. Okay. I dug a lot. What did poet did? Poet started digging the soil. I dug a lot but found nothing. The earth knows how to do magic. I tried to find out if there are colors there in the soil, but I could not. The earth knows how to do magic. It shows so many tricks. Let's see what tricks the poet is talking about. When it balances these long coconut trees on its fingers, it does not even let them fall. Now, why poet is saying here that this earth has fingers? It is actually beta personification. Personification means when you assume that particular thing or that particular aspect has a life, we consider it as a person. So here the poet is assuming that this earth is a person and it knows how to do magic. Okay, now magician of course will have fingers. So what does it say? When it balances these long coconut trees on its fingers, it does not even let them fall. If the wind is there, of course they will shake, very heavily, but they do not fall. The wind does its best. The wind does its best means the wind tries to make them fall down, however hard, however strong that wind is. But the earth does not let them fumble. Fumble means fall. But earth take care of these plants. Yes, the earth does not let them fumble. Fumble means fall. Okay? A sherbet or milk or water, anything may fall, it absorbs them all. Yes, the earth can absorb everything. So it does not make a difference to earth. Whatever is falling, it absorbs everything. How much water does it drink? My God, I'm surprised this earth drinks so much of water. It gulps down. Gulps mean, this word gulps mean swallow. Okay? It swallow down whatever you give. Whatever quantity of water you give to this earth, it just absorbs as though it's gulping down. Okay? Be it from a jug or a bucket. If you pour down a jug of water, it absorbs. If you put down a bucket of water, again absorbs. Amazingly, its stomach never fell. I'm surprised. Does its stomach never fills? I have heard that it can even hide a river inside. How can we say that a river is there inside? Like if you play hide and seek, what do? You try to hide yourself at certain place. Yes, you take place somewhere. Same way, this river also makes its place somewhere in the earth, between the mountains, on the land, through the surfaces, but it makes its own place. The earth knows how to do magic. Are there sugar go downs under the earth or rocks of lime? Go downs, these are the storehouses, you can say. Okay, this go down word means storehouses, rooms which are used to store the things. Okay, and what about this lime? This lime is the substance. Okay, now are there sugar go downs under the earth or rocks of lime? How does this earth put sweetness into fruits? From where does it get all this? Now poet is saying, I believe there are sugar go downs there in the earth, or there could be rocks of lime also. Yes, but I'm surprised. I cannot imagine like how this earth put sweetness in the fruits. Fruits are so sweet. From where this earth gets the sweetness? Pomegranates, plums and mangoes, in all of them sweetness, but different kinds. Why sweetness of different kinds? Sometimes sweetness is more, sometimes it's less, sometimes it's a little bit sour and sweet mixture. Yes, every fruit has a different taste. Okay, so now the poet is saying like, I don't know how it manages to bring sweetness of so many different kinds. The leaves tasteless, but the fruits sweet. And the same plant grows the leaves as well as fruits. Leaves are tasteless, but fruits are very sweet. The Mosambi is sweet, the lemon sour. Yes, they are from the same family. They are citrus fruits. Mosambi and lemon are the citrus fruits. But Mosambi is sweet and the lemon is sour. Yes, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly means without any doubt. I can say this earth knows magic. It knows magic. Otherwise, why is the bamboo tasteless and the sugarcane sweet? Sugarcane and bamboo, they both are tall grasses of the tropical. Yes, Then how come possible that bamboo is tasteless, but if I talk about sugarcane, it's very sweet? How is it possible? Of course, the earth is a magician. It knows how to do magic. Yeah? Now here comes the question answers, children. Wait, saying let's enjoy the poem. First question says, this is a poem in praise of the magical powers of the earth. Do you agree? Yes or no? Yes, we agree. Okay, so you will say, yes, I agree. The word earth in the poem refers to, now 3 options are given to us. We are talking about this poem in regard of this poem. We have to tell what earth means. The planet that we live on, B, the ground, C, the substance that plants grow in. We are talking about the ground. Yes? Now moving to third one, say whether the following statements are true or false. If it's true, write T. If it's false, write F. If you plant a guava seed, you will get guava later, of course. It was saying that only. Whatever plant or fruit we sow, we get the same fruits and vegetables. So first one is true. If you plant the seed of the particular vegetable, the earth will give you that vegetable later. Same thing? Yes, it's true. If you want a flower of a particular color, the earth will give you flowers of different colors. If you want a flower of a particular color, that particular color if you want, the earth will give you flowers of different colors. This is false. The earth will give you that particular color, which means if you plant a flower from which you want yellow colored flowers, of course yellow will come out, not all the different colors. When the wind does its best to make a coconut tree fall down, the earth prevents it from happening. Yes, earth prevents it to fall down. This is true. The earth, moving to E, the earth absorbs only sweet tasting liquids like sherbet. Is it so? No. Earth absorbs everything. Remember, I don't know how much it drink. So this is wrong, false. F, the earth has huge quantities of groundwater. Is it so? Yes, it can hide even a river inside. The earth stores large quantities of sugar. This is true because you remember it was written there that it has different kinds of sweetness. Okay, the earth puts the same sweetness into all fruits. Same sweetness? No, this is false. Their sweetness is different in the fruits. If we talk about all the fruits, their sweetness is different. This will be false. Even though both the bamboo and the sugarcane are tropical plants, only the latter means second half sugarcane. Only the sugarcane tastes sweet. Is it so? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so that will be true. Fourth says, personification is a literary device that poet used to represent an object as human. Personification. What is the first word that you can find out? Person. Yes. So in the poem, the poet uses this terminology. Okay, they sometimes represent the object as a human, as we did here. Okay, in this poem, the poet represents the earth as a magician who shows so many tricks. Now you have to pick out 2 examples from where you can say that these tricks are performed by this magician, earth. Okay, you can take any 2 examples. Say for example, if you like to say that both bamboo and sugarcane grows on this earth, but bamboo is tasteless and sugarcane is sweet. Yes? And when you plant something, be it a fruit or a vegetable, we get those fruits or those vegetables in multiples, in huge quantity. Yes, if I plant guava, I'll get guava. If I plant jamun, I'll get jamuns. Yes. So these are the tricks you can see. Alright. So children, just do these question answers in your notebook, and then you have to upload this assignment in a manner the way I told you. Yes, I've even sent the sheet. So again with this assignment, I'll send the sheet once again. So just go through that sheet and upload your assignments. You have to upload the assignment and you have to send it to me in 2 days. Okay, so it's 16 now. Now you have got 16 and 17 with you. So you have to submit your assignment till 17th. Okay, do them in notebook in a neat handwriting and submit them positively. Alright children, take care of yourself. Thank you everyone.